Welcome, this is Benny Lowe speaking, and I'm very pleased and excited that you have decided to listen to this recording, and I hope it has all the benefits that you want and that it will create the effect and change that is best for you. And it's time for us to just get into a mode of surrender. That's right. It's time for us to just unwind from the day, to start to just become more and more focused inwardly. Because there's so much happening in the world out there. So much distraction, so much thoughts created by the external world. But for a little while here tonight, it's time for us to maybe just go deeper inside. And how we're going to do that is to just close your eyes and let go of the reins and start to focus inwardly. That's right. Start to focus inwardly. And maybe you'll notice something else happening inside. Maybe you will notice and see and feel a difference. And how we're going to do that tonight is to just relax our bodies, relax our mind, and become at ease. Because you know that to surrender is a scary thought. And I wonder if there's a scarier or more freeing word than surrender. I invite you here to sit with this word and let it move around you, in your mind, in your body. Because what does surrender bring up for you? Does it bring up panic, fear, humiliation, joy, victory, success, freedom, release? What is surrender for you? What do you need to surrender at this moment or time in your life? Is it control? Is it power, money, habits, image, loneliness? Is it a person? Is it a job? Is it anger? Is it fear? Is it life, your body, success, perfection, ego, everything? I can just imagine. And maybe you can start to become aware in the back of your mind what it is that you need to surrender into, or maybe just letting go. And in a moment, I'm going to count you down from 1 to 3. And with every number that I count, you can allow your body to relax even deeper and deeper. And with every exhalation, you can just be totally at ease. And the way we're going to do that tonight is by allowing ourselves to go on a journey. And I want you to imagine standing in front of a doorway, a gate, an opening that will lead you into nature. That's right. And when you're ready to go inside, when you're ready to enter into nature, stepping into that magnificent creation of nature, you can just allow yourself to take a nice deep breath and just step inside. Step into nature, wherever it may be for you. Maybe it's on the beach, or maybe it's deep in a wonderful, safe, green forest, or maybe it's just sitting next to a calm water stream. Wherever it may be for you. And I wonder, with which of your senses you will connect first? And one. Maybe it's with what you can see. Notice what you notice there where you are stepping into nature. Objects, colors. Just stepping into that pleasant, pleasing place. Positive, pleasing place. That's called nature. In all its magnificence. Or maybe it's your sense what you can touch and feel. Touching with your hands. Feeling what's under your feet. Connecting with Mother Earth in this beautiful, pleasing way. Or maybe it's your sense of what you can taste and smell, fragrances in the air. Or sounds in the background there where you are, calming and soothing you. Allowing the sound of my voice to help and guide you to become so comfortable, so at ease. That's right, let the sound of my voice guide you here in this moment. As you ground yourself into the frequency of nature, helping you to create and manifest that which is important for you. And you can sit there and be there and lie there and just relax deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper. And as we continue our journey, more and more at ease, and two, now that we have connected deeply into Mother Earth, it's time for us to protect ourselves as we only connect to energies equal or higher to ourselves. And I want you to imagine, visualize, pretend a divine white light shining down on you. Loving, healing energy. That's right. Loving, healing, protective energy. Embracing you, placing you in a bubble, a cocoon of loving, healing energy. That's right. In this pleasant, pleasing way. Just imagine how that divine white light is moving through your entire being into the deepest parts of who you are, allowing you to expand your consciousness into the higher levels, receiving the wisdom, the knowledge, as you connect deeper inside, feeling safe, feeling comfortable. And three, now being so grounded, now being so safe, it's time for you to just start to contemplate, to become aware of what it would be to connect the most powerful source or force in the universe. And maybe you already know what that is, or maybe I can tell you that connecting with gratitude by being thankful. And maybe now is a good time for you to just become aware of those things that you are truly thankful for in a pleasant, pleasing, positive way. And just become aware of that, because in the times that we live, it's so easy to focus on what we don't have. But what I'm asking you to do now is to contemplate, focus, and become aware of what you can be thankful for. Allowing your vibration to lift, allowing you to surrender into a higher frequency, becoming lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter It's like an energy moving through your body. A vibration that just makes you feel so much better. That's right. Drifting deeper and deeper and deeper. As you contemplate that which you are truly thankful for. As we continue our journey, I can only wonder what you need to surrender to find the peace. Or is it more about the idea of what may happen when you do surrender? Maybe you need to trust to surrender. Or maybe it is that you need to ask for guidance as you go more and more inside, going within for the answers, because they're within. You have the answers. All you need to do is ask. All you need to do is listen very carefully. And when you start to look inside, you may just be surprised how easy it is to totally surrender. Or is it maybe that you have already started to become so aware of how much wisdom you already have? And all you need to do is to relax even deeper and deeper. Let the sound of my voice guide you, letting go of all the cumbersome thoughts of the day, allowing yourself to just feel the sense of relief, serenity, a sense of calmness start to vibrate through your body here and now. And can it be that to surrender is an act of humility to what is? That's right, an act of humility to what is. And when you allow yourself to surrender, you turn your ego and your self-will over to a deeper wisdom. A knowing within you, that's right, to a deeper wisdom and a knowing within you. Or is it that you let go of something from the outside? Or maybe you are connecting with your higher self here and now by just relaxing even more, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's right. When we surrender to our higher self, you can let go of the painful distortions of certainty, a duality and separateness. Or maybe you could embrace the truth of uncertainty, connection and unity. Happy to find that there's more to life in a pleasant, pleasing way. Because something amazing can happen when you surrender. Because when we surrender, we melt into another world, a realm of power already within us. That's right. Lifting our vibration as you become lighter and lighter and lighter. Just feel that energy move through you now. A vibration that just makes you feel so much better. Because the world changes when you change. The world softens when you soften. The world loves you when we choose to love the world. As you become more and more relaxed, connecting with this inner vibration even deeper and more. As the subconscious self knows how to get there, but you may not. And if you want to let the subconscious do its work, all you need to do is surrender. That's right, surrender and get out of the way. Let your conscious mind drift into a peaceful place whilst your subconscious mind is listening. And I can tell you that it's hard to let go of control. Or you can let go and find out for yourself that it's easier to connect with your inner wisdom when you break through. You break through and let go of the faulty thinking of the conscious mind. That's right. Allowing yourself to go deeper inside. And when you start to put more trust in your inner wisdom, you might be pleasantly surprised that the outcome you want can even be better than you can ever imagine. Because you are now working with your subconscious. And you have to surrender the reins from time to time if you want to get any of the real work done. The valuable work, the work that you just plain can't do alone. You need to allow the subconscious mind. Or maybe you just need to surrender all the doubts, the fears, the anxiety. Because your conscious and your subconscious minds are partners in your success. And isn't it wonderful to know that that is even possible? Because the moment of surrender is not when life is over. That's right. It's when life begins. Freedom. Yes, freedom and peace. And now you know that it's not thoughts or facts that are painful, but the feelings that come with it. Thoughts themselves are painless, but not feeling the feelings that underlie them. That's right, the feelings under the thoughts is what we need to change. Because of guilt and fear, we repress the impulse of feeling. And we might even deny its presence within us. Instead of feeling it, we project it onto the world and those around us. That's right. We place blame. We place blame on the outside. But wouldn't you want to consider a far better option, a far better alternative, to take responsibility for your own feelings? And then only positive feelings remain to be expressed. And when we react with fear, and the more fear we have on the inside, the more our perception of the world is changed to a fearful, guarded expectancy. That's right. But when you can let go of the internal fear, or the blames of the outside world, blaming people or events for causing a feeling inside of you. And when you start to view yourself in a different way, moving away from a helpless victim, but when you realize that you can change, because to surrender, we need to let go. Yes, letting go. Because letting go involves being aware of a feeling, letting it come up, staying with it, and letting it run its course without wanting to make it different or do anything about it. It means simply to let the feeling be there and to focus on letting out the energy behind it. That's right. Because the first step is to allow yourself to have the feeling. That's right. Have the feeling without any resistance, without venting, without fearing, condemning or moralizing about it. It means to let it flow. It means to drop judgment and to see it's just a feeling. Nothing more, nothing less. Neither making it bigger or smaller than what it is. Just seeing for what it is. Let go of wanting to resist the feeling. It is resistance that keeps the feeling going. And when you let go of resisting or trying to modify the feeling, it will shift to the next feeling. And when it shifts to the next feeling, it becomes lighter and lighter. Because a feeling that is acknowledged will disappear as the energy behind it disappears. That's right. Because when you allow it to just move by, let that wave just build up and just fizzle out. Because when something is fully surrendered, it disappears from the consciousness. That's right. And you never have to think of it again. Because you don't even realize that it's gone, gone, gone. And isn't it so that we are not aware of all the sand that we have shoveled in our life? We are always looking at the shovelful we are handling right now. As you don't realize how much the pile has gone down and how much we have changed. So the question I want to pose to you here and now, what are you ready to surrender? That's right. Ask yourself, what are you ready to let go? What are you ready to let go? And I can just imagine, how would letting go and surrender feel like? That's right. How would it feel like? Ask yourself, do you want to let go? That's right. Ask yourself, do you want to let go? Ask yourself, can you let go? When do you want to let go? That's right. I want you to imagine for a moment, going back in time. You know, as kids we grew up and we played with balloons, all different kinds of balloons, all different colors. And I want you to imagine tonight that you have some of these balloons that you can play with in your imagination. That's right. Just imagine taking some of these balloons and blowing them up. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to use these balloons to let go. And you know when you have a helium balloon and you let it go, it just floats away. And maybe it's time for us to extract some of these ideas, limiting beliefs, or maybe these fearful thoughts, or maybe just change what we need to change. I want you to imagine taking these balloons. That's right, take these balloons, whatever color you choose, and I want you to blow into these balloons. I want you to blow into them that which you no longer want, that which you want to let go of. Just blow it into that balloon, and as you inhale a new serenity, I want you to just blow out into that balloon all of what you don't want, what you don't want to let go of, what no longer serves you. And as you do, you can just see that balloon go bigger and bigger. And when you're ready, you can Just let it go. Let it float away into the distance. And every balloon that you blow up in this way, letting go, you can feel a sense of being lighter and lighter, sense of surrender, calm, maybe even a sense of relief, allowing a new feeling to start to expand from inside, feeling of relief. And every time you let go of one of those balloons, you become more and more at ease, more and more relaxed. That's right. Allowing yourself to feel so much better, so much lighter. Seeing those balloons just drift off, far away, off into the distance. Gone, 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 letting go. That's it. And you can choose this whenever you want to. And you can let go of as many balloons as you like. Choosing the ones that you are comfortable to let go first. Allowing you to take back that which is important to you to move forward and change into what you really, really want. That's right. Just see those balloons floating away, floating into the distance. And with every balloon that floats away, you feel better and better and better, lighter and lighter, lighter and lighter. Knowing that there's so much more that you can do, allowing yourself to look at the world in a different way. And now it's time for us to slowly but surely come back to the here and the now, as we've come close to the end of our journey tonight, having let go those things that no longer serve us, holding on to what we need, drifting, floating into a calmer, more pleasant, higher vibration. And in a moment, so beautifully relaxed, totally at ease, I'm going to count you back from 5 to 1. And at the count of 1, you will open your eyes, feeling refreshed, revitalized. Just the right level of awareness for this time of day. With a stretch and a smile, knowing that you can have a peaceful, rejuvenating sleep tonight in a positive, pleasing way. And even long after our session here, your subconscious mind will continue to make the adjustments, showing you the wisdom that you need to let go and surrender. Because you have chosen this moment for yourself to let go. And 5, slowly but surely you are coming back through the levels of awareness, drifting, floating back to the here and the now. And 4, returning all the aspects of who you are into perfect harmony, leaving behind what no longer serves you, so that you can become better and better day by day, lighter and lighter. And 3, more and more awake, more and more alert as you come back to the here and the now. That's right. Just coming back fully alert, fully awake. And 2, you can wiggle your hands, wiggle your toes, fully alert, fully awake. And 1, you can open your eyes with a stretch and a smile, with a happy heart, peaceful mind and a playful spirit, just the right level of awareness for this time of day. Fully alert, fully awake. That's right. Welcome back.